Namaste, angels. I posted a love reading the other day, and I didn't realize that somehow the end had disappeared. Mercury retrograde starts again. So I followed up with the client. She's a reoccurring client with me, repeat client with me. So it wasn't a big deal. I followed up with her to fill in those blanks, give her the rest of her reading. But I also wanted to come back. I was moved today to come back and do like a quick year in review, I guess, to make up for the 15 minutes that I posted. So I'm going to do that. I've been doing some personal readings today for some of you. And after I do this, I'm going to get out of here. Unfortunately, go to my friend's wake, which is, if that's nobody's fault or problem who ordered a reading from me. But if I don't get to yours this evening, somebody's out there who may be listening. That's at least why. For whatever it's worth. That's why. So let's get into it. I'm starting with the hashtag Creepy Deck with Union. And opening to Travel. Union is pretty straightforward. It is about the deep connection, a genuine connection. And travel for me can mean many things. It is kind of like the Chariot in the traditional tarot. And there's even water in it. The Chariot represents the sign of Cancer. There's even water in it, so what, like representative of water signs potentially. But, I take it literally as in travel, and I take it as movement. Could definitely be movement toward union. We'll put this in front of the plane. Travel and courting man. Maybe, which would go along with her reading, actually. I was going to say maybe illustrating to us that it is the masculine more so making moves right now toward union. But this keeps coming up like it's cords of attachment. So she and I have also discussed energy work. We use some cord cutting specifically for the masculine there. Travel. And here is the object of that third energy that keeps seeping in, of the cords of attachment. That brunette female. Who is actually, at least the way that the cards feel and have felt for me, since the beginning, who is often a Cancer or, sometimes of Leo. I've had Leo and I've had Leo like Cancer Cuspian or Cancer Leo Cuspian. Brunette female, and back to the courting man. On that note, I'll cut courting man. And friendship. You know what? This is what we want to try to move toward. Everybody just being respectful for one another and allowing each other our freedom and to move toward happiness. It's not fair to ourselves or to anybody else to whom we're connected to block those things. So, January. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I'll move these over. Let me get my cow, my ox. October, November, December. There we go. January, overall, Ice King. And actually, I do think the masculine is an air sign, because I wasn't sure when I did her reading and a bunch of air popped up and she's like, yeah, he is, was it Aquarius? I forgot again already. Geez. Anyway, I do believe he's an air sign. And this card is also connected to the energy of Mars for me. The planet Mars, and a very emperor-like energy. So father, authority, boss, leader. Mars is the ruler of both Scorpio and Aries. So that Leo potential energy, and of course all the air signs. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But there's a card about like taking control of one's life. January. This review is specifically love, by the way. February, children. Now, this can mean, it can be attached to this energy from January. This father having some sort of interaction with his children as it relates to love. And actually this couple, they do have a scenario where, you know, there's an ex-wife, mother of the child, that's kind of a thorn, that third energy. So there could be something going on there with that, and this is a continuation, or this is follow through, where the father has decided to take back control of his life here. Children in this deck, this card also is pretty Empress-like for me, like about new starts, new beginnings. So something you know, related to that could be going on in February also. March, past life. I say all three of these could be connected, and likely are. And then this is, again, it's a continuation of where he made this decision. That's it. I'm taking back my life. And this is the follow through and dealing with that past life issue and issue from his past in this life as well. April. Ice Queen, sitting here next to the Ice King. So it's like the couple, they're there together. This is like very clearly about relationships. Actually, I think there may be some retrogrades again in April. And that can be what this is about. But other than that, it represents, air signs again. And that is what the Queen of Air, more so even than the male, the masculine, the King of Air, is about, is making adjustments to your life, cutting off, what needs to be cut out, and, making a conscious decision to be logical and responsible and welcome in what does belong, what would serve you well. So some of that also could be connected to air signs, specifically direct air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. May. Passion. So that I think that says it all. There's definitely the connection is being felt and experienced in a really genuine and fiery way in May. I didn't mean to rhyme. June. We're still on that. Very Two of Cups kind of energy here, and maybe something specifically going on around the June new or full moon. I think in June there tends to be, of course, the Gemini new moon, but I think the full moon tends to be in Scorpio in June. July. New love. So probably, yes, the full moon there's something going on here, very positive, again, very Two of Cups, and that allows us to segue right into this. Or the new moon would do that too. New energy, new love. So like a fresh start, a fresh chapter in the relationship. August. Boom. They might get engaged in August. They might get engaged in August because we're just continuing on this very positive path. And that can be what the true gem is about. And again, I think that this is on the, it's stemming from energy from the Gemini new moon. That, you know. September. Family. After, you know, something positive having happened here. Here's dad, mom, and the daughter. I said he has a daughter. Or dad, new mom, and the daughter is what I meant. October. Boom. November. Dark male. This is the representation of the divine masculine for me in this deck. November is also the month where we celebrate Father, celebrate King Osiris, his birthday, the Prophet Muhammad. So there's a lot of that Father, you know, the divine energy surrounding us in November. I think something special will be going on then. And December, boom! Who else wants one of my year in reviews? She's going to have an awesome 2019. As I expected, despite 2019 equaling 3, you know, like parties of 3, there's also really, really positive and awesome things that 3 means. And 2019 equals 1119, which is the number that represents Father. So again, despite it equaling 3, I am prepared for it to be an awesome year. And it looks like hers will be. I hope that you enjoy this, dear. And, you know, that it makes up for the time. Even though I know you had no problem with it, I still, you know, I was moved to do something for you today. So enjoy, I hope. Namaste.